Welcome everybody to this month's Poetry Slam. Can I get a round of snaps and claps? Or you can do like a...
Cool. So I have two poems to read. This first one's called Oddball. So here we go, Oddball. Sometimes you just don't fit in, and people treat you like shit. But they show their ignorance when they try to speak with wit. They have such envy towards you, and in the end, they haven't a clue. Their jealousy is eating them alive. Someday the moment of truth will arrive. You are so creative and unique in your mind. Inside there's something good to find. The stupid will fail, and the mighty will fall. It's not so bad to be an oddball. This last one's called Sacrifice. I can find it here. There we go, Sacrifice. Like sacrifice the good to the gods of hate, let's rob them of their rights and seal their fate. Let's persecute them because they're not like us. Let's leave them for dead in the dust. We know that we're pigs, that's why we hate them so much. We point the finger, but we are touched. Let's pretend that everyone should be like us. They take advantage and betray their trust. We are just a bunch of assholes, but I guess that's just the way it goes. Here you go.
Hi, I'm Cassandra, and I have 3 poems for you today. The first one is called Before. Before leaving, we paused that evening to appreciate the moonrise on that summer night. Outside, it's a dystopian city full of danger, crime, and half-burned buildings. But tonight, the peace is tangible, and the world seems to be something we can handle. A world of darkness, our spirit's only a flickering candle. Not enough to drive back the threat, but it is the only help we can get. In utter silence, we dream ourselves into being. Slowly like whispers, the noises of a quiet city build. Traffic and someone's shouting, music so subtle in the background. We were lost to the city, but now we're found. A part of the landscape of urban planning. Before I knew fear, I ventured here, enjoying my freedom in this place that I was born into. But years of experience have made me cautious. My nightmares have come true, but I'm willing to risk myself to move forward with you. I was angry at the world and confused as to what to do. So many injustices to swallow left me hollow. At times I acted out even though I was not the type to scream or shout. Quiet people feel pain and even rage too, seeking also some profound truth. City of vicious beauty with your hollowed out cavernous walls and dying half-empty malls. Brown rivers and rocky beaches, constantly building and remaking its features. Before setting out, we appreciated the moment, flashing before our eyes all the good times the city has given us. We put aside our bad experiences and disappear into the night. Thank you. Okay, and this next one is called Lilacs.
Lilacs.
The fragrant lilacs kill my joy. They evoke memories of you and the pain that we went through. The breeze disturbs the green leaves and you are unreachable, in another dimension that I can't get to. Their perfume appeals to my grief, that we had cause to make each other suffer, and redeems the beauty of the love we felt for one another. For everything lovely we must endure turmoil, even to turn plain words into poetry. I turn, embarrassed at so much emotion. How can it be that I was careless of your love, trying so hard to establish myself and worried about the future? I did not appreciate that you might feel cut off. My selfishness a garden of weeds that grew better than precious flowers. This selfishness is probably why I recovered from the emptiness of your absence. Smelled lilacs and thought of you, your gentle presence like an all-encompassing dream from which I have awakened. With all the clarity of loneliness, I see my shortcomings, but I can't explain it all away with my flaws. Rather, I am amazed at how tolerant I was when I felt misunderstood and unloved. I believed in your love even when I felt no empathy from you. I felt betrayed, but I soldiered on, continuing by your side and still looking up to you somehow. I still do, but in memoriam. The lilacs still bloom in spring, even though you are gone. Thank you. And this last one is called Dream On. I think I found myself lost in fantasy, Good or bad, it's breathtaking and exciting, inviting. A harsh silhouette in the dark threatens to wake me. Are you here to collect me from this surreal alternative reality? Or are you part of the scenery of my dreams, witnessing me, the things that make me worry, the parts of my being that are exploratory? Inside my mind, a pressing intimacy. In my waking state, there is pragmatism that defends against dark thoughts and fears. But not here. In these dreams, I know no mercy when night turns into nightmares. And I am the quiet victim of my own mind. Lost on the river of unconsciousness, rolling hard on the current. Trees on the embankment make twisted shapes. I've had about as much struggle as I can take. Wet and cold, all for dreaming's sake. I can't run from myself, so I am in limbo between sleeping and waking, giving up and taking the fear. I don't know how to get out of here. A head space that haunts me, even when I am lucid. I feel so hunted, I feel so stupid. Afraid of my own imagination, lost in anticipation of waking or perhaps dreaming a better dream, like being a multimillionaire or an angel getting her wings. Like walking in a garden with you, these are my dreams too. So my unconscious is vast and interesting, processing my everyday realities into convincing dreams for me to experience. Thank you very much.
So, all my poems are the glory of God and agreement with love. Thank you. This one's called Avant-Garde. Flowers on the move, deeply tender and alive, unharmed by time, constantly aware of night, known by nature, seen by man, giving to the light, charity going forward, form and substance decide, information welcomed, the format vision of a garden, informant of an opening door, gardens slipping in castle yards, small middle-class stereotypes, canyons with family members, donkeys made of children, patience with aging, yards of predictions, before the blade, small control, turning into sugar glass, thick paint and full music, more reality than we have, fake flowers and mustard seeds, as devils plow innocent fields caught in the noontime sun. You know what you have when the cows come home, beauty is the horizon. In your hands the clouds are clear, as big as pizza pie, and 3 moons all at once, rolled into nature, unfurled into cloth. Time comes now. This one's called Transference. Have you ever stood in front of a window and asked, and there's no way your memories happen there? Are there people skiing across the blue sky with mountains going uphill made of clouds? Do trees dance in the silence of the wind? Children understand giants better than anyone, the way they stand over Lego cities. Angels carry cars over an accident. Holding sand in your hand in control of fate. Water trickling down your face in the rain. Aliens beginning to understand. Telling them they aren't resurrected to be the children of God. That's just the way it is. It's not better or worse, like trees have roots and cars run on gasoline. You've never been told that the devil is that which hands you a gun, because God gives us our steps and we make our plans. Please see how trying to gain control is one way of losing it. Let it be that love is found in the ability to let it go. How many times will Godzilla turn buildings into ruined furniture? A slap in the face is not always an insult. It makes sense to slap a person in the face many times if you need them to wake up. Pay attention to the chance you were asleep, asking the same question over and over, expecting a different answer. Balance a car on your nose. Dance for 2 weeks straight, delving into your mind to set yourself free, searching for what is redeemable. Perhaps getting lost for decades, freed by your sincerity, surfing on countless dreams. Hell is a place where good and evil are reversed. It even seems empowering and pleasant. Then in retrospect your mistakes have been manifest. A stretch of land before you is the whole planet. Nothing is for sure. 3 days in hell and God gave him all just 3 days. Going over the top of a mountain, seeing the army of evil encroach, only finding strength and forgiveness that you hold on to seagulls and freedom and Canada geese and your city, blue jays giving happiness, cardinals with honor, doves with love, a window into all reflection, protecting from the opportunity to live by your doubt, because birds do touch the sky and die in droves against windows. As you stand there long ago trying to save them, because you aren't a mere reflection, like abounding in the heights, yet only over time that keeps moving, and with the firstborn of the dead, well, 7 weeks isn't 20 years, with seconds in my mind, and history vast and unassailable.
I'm going to read a poem by John Ross, otherwise known as Johnny O.
It's loud.
Okay. Love versus hate has been done before. Why must we put up with pretenders, hiding behind the fog of many wars? Why must these hateful situations all repeat? Upon all the hate, come on and close that door. Life isn't a game of make-believe. Love versus hate has been done before. Life isn't a fantasy. Open your eyes and hearts. Let peace take control of the floor. A few try to keep on repeating the mistakes that have been done before. They keep on using a shell game. We're not puppets. Lives can't be replaced. Love is akin to time. It can't be replaced once spent. Love defies all reason, yet it's the real reason why there's war. Love and hate are opposites, just like you and me. I have given away my future, written many love-filled fantasies. I tried to rule with love and thus overcome all the hate, pointing out to all our issues, unite as one, else it shall be too late. Some threw away their priceless souls for the taste of cash. Why must this sick play keep on repeating? Forgive each other and allow for love to reign. The pendulum has no feelings, it swings back and forth. Life and love can't flourish without forgiving our shared past. When will you all see the reason this is what it's about?
Well, that is the end of our Poetry Slam this month.
Oh,
Thank
no.
you all. I know. Thank you all for participating.
It can't be true.
Give yourselves snaps,
No,
claps,
no.
knee taps. I don't know. That's my poem. I'm sticking to it. Thank you.